the middle of the tropical forests of Kabylie, India, where darkness always hides secrets, a mysterious creature roams the night, the Black Panther. The ghost of the jungle, with its black fur that shines in rare light, is a master predator. But to rule Kabylie, it must overcome many challenges, from wary leaf monkeys to ferocious wild dogs and larger enemies like tigers and elephants. The Black Panther, a melanistic variant of the brown panther, presents a jet black coat due to melanin hyperpigmentation. Under bright light, the characteristic spots of a leopard are still visible against the dark background of its fur. It has a slender yet muscular body, with a length of 90 to 190 centimeters, a tail measuring 60 to 110 centimeters, and a weight ranging between 30 and 90 kilograms, depending on sex and habitat. Its excellent climbing ability not only allows it to escape predators like wild dogs or tigers, but also to lift its prey in a tree, keeping it safe from scavengers. Black leopards are mainly nocturnal, but will hunt during the day when sunlight filters through the dense canopy, casting bright rays of light over the dry forest floor. During the day in Kabylie, the forest comes alive. The songs of birds mingle with the shrill cries of langurs high in the branches, and a river flows in the distance where animals gather to drink. But hidden in this symphony of life lurks a silent figure, the Black Panther, concealed beneath the shade of a great tree. Its jet black fur stands out under the daylight, making it a visible yet patient hunter. The Black Panther knows daylight is not its ally. Its dark color prevents it from blending into the landscape like other leopards. Yet, guided by instinct and patience, it waits, alert and focused. Its yellow eyes lock onto a herd of deer. Each movement is deliberate, the ripple of muscles beneath its sleek coat betraying its strength. It selects its target, a young deer standing slightly apart from the herd. In the wild, weakness is always an invitation to hunt. When it is about 15 meters away, the panther freezes, every muscle tensed, coiled like a spring ready to strike. Then, with lightning speed, it lunges. Moments later, under the cool shade of the trees, the Black Panther enjoys its meal, having survived the trial of daylight once again. Even under the bright sun, the ghost of Kabylie proves it can still command its world. In the Kabylie forest, every life is a struggle for survival. Maintaining the species is an essential part of the Black Panther's existence. For a male leopard like this, mating rights are not just about continuing the bloodline. They're also a symbol of dominance. The mating season of female leopards typically lasts 5 to 6 days and is signaled by a distinctive scent that draws males from afar. With an extraordinary sense of smell, the Black Panther recognizes this moment easily. However, approaching a strong female like Cleo, the fierce panther of Kabylie, is never simple. At first, he is cautious, but through gentle behavior and patience, he earns her trust. The mating ritual lasts several days, each moment deepening the bond between the two. Now, dominant. The Black Panther guards his territory fiercely against intruders. After mating, Cleo becomes pregnant. Her gestation lasts about 90 to 105 days. During this time, the male watches from afar, defending the area against rivals who may try to take over his territory or steal his mating rights. When the time comes to give birth, Cleo finds a secluded cave hidden by thick vegetation. There, she brings new life into the world. 2 to 4 cubs, each weighing only a few hundred grams, blind and entirely dependent on her. For months, Cleo alone raises and protects them, while the Black Panther remains nearby, keeping threats at bay. Their cubs will grow strong, learning from their mother to climb, stalk, and hunt, while their father guards them from the shadows. Through strength, patience, and instinct, the Black Panther ensures that the legacy of Kabini's ghost lives on, a legend whispered through the trees of the Indian forest. In the heart of the tropical forests of Kabini, India, where darkness guards its secrets beneath the canopy, a silent hunter moves through the mist, the Black Panther. Known as the ghost of the jungle, his jet-black fur glimmers faintly in the fractured light that slips through the leaves. He is both beauty and danger incarnate, a master predator shaped by a world that allows no weakness. But to rule Kabini is no simple feat. Every day is a test of endurance. Every night, a battle for survival against wary leaf monkeys, cunning wild dogs, and larger foes like tigers and elephants who share this dense, unforgiving realm. The ghost of Kabini. The Black Panther is not a separate species, but a melanistic leopard, a creature cloaked in darkness. Its black fur, born of melanin hyperpigmentation, conceals within it the faint rosettes of a regular leopard, barely visible except under bright light. It is this duality, hidden yet marked, that defines him. With a body length reaching up to 2 meters, sinewy muscles ripple beneath his coat. His agility makes him both a climber of trees and a shadow on the ground. He can stalk prey in near silence and vanish into the foliage as though swallowed by the forest itself. When he hunts, patience is his greatest weapon. Every movement is calculated, every breath restrained. A herd of deer grazes nearby, nervous, alert. Among them, a young one lingers at the edge. The panther's golden eyes narrow. He crouches low, muscles coiling like a spring. Then, in an instant, he bursts forth, silent thunder through the undergrowth. Moments later, beneath the shade of the forest, the ghost feasts. The hunt is complete, even under the blazing sun, where his dark coat betrays him. The Black Panther proves that mastery comes not from camouflage, but from cunning, the keeper of bloodlines. But survival alone is not enough. The jungle demands more, the continuation of life, the preservation of lineage. For a male Black Panther, mating rights are not simply the privilege to breed. They're a symbol of dominance, proof of his reign. When the female, Cleo, enters her short season of heat, the air changes. Her scent travels far, calling challengers from every corner of Kabini. The Black Panther approaches with care. Cleo is strong, proud, and will not yield easily. But through patience and gentleness, through silent communication of trust, she accepts him. Their union lasts several days, a rare pause in the constant rhythm of violence that defines their world. When it ends, the panther resumes his vigil. Cleo now carries his legacy, 2, perhaps 3 lives growing within her. For 90 to 100 days, she shelters in secret, deep within a cave hidden by roots and vines. There, she gives birth to her cubs, blind, helpless, yet already marked by destiny. Cleo nurses and guards them fiercely, never leaving their side. The male, from a distance, defends the territory, the silent sentinel of his bloodline. As the cubs grow, they learn from their mother how to stalk, to climb, to kill. And from their father, they learn endurance, dominance, and patience, the lessons of survival written in shadow. In time, they too will inherit the legacy of the Kabini ghost, carrying forward the mysterious blood of the Black Panther. Crocodile, the shadows of the Amazon. Far across the world, deep within the murky rivers of the Amazon, another ruler reigns, not of the trees, but of the waters. The black caiman, silent, ancient, relentless. Its coal black hide glistens beneath the dim light filtering through the rainforest. Its cold eyes, unmoving, watch the world with patience that borders on eternity. This predator has survived unchanged for millions of years, a living relic of power perfected by time itself. Stretching up to 6 meters in length and weighing over 450 kilograms. The black caiman is the largest crocodilian in South America. Its thick, armor-plated scales shield it from attack, while its jaws can crush bone and shell with a force of over 3,000 pounds per square inch. But its true weapon is not strength, it is patience. For hours, even days, the black caiman lies still beneath the surface, exposing only its eyes and nostrils. To the jungle, it becomes part of the river. Then, when the moment arrives, a sudden surge, a flash of motion, a single thunder strike, the prey never sees it coming. The caiman drags its victim below, performing the death roll, a spinning assault that breaks bone and tears flesh, before the river swallows the struggle in silence once again. The hunter becomes the hunted, but even kings are not immortal. One quiet afternoon, a black caiman basks on the sunlit shore, eyes half closed, body still. In the shadows of the forest, another predator watches, a jaguar, muscles rippling beneath golden fur, eyes locked on its target. Few creatures dare to challenge the caiman, but the jaguar is not like others. It is swift, strategic, and fearless. It creeps closer through the foliage, step by step, breath steady, heart silent. When it's close enough, it leaps with explosive power, driving its fangs deep into the caiman's skull. A struggle follows, fierce and brief. And then The jungle is quiet again. The hunter has become the hunted. Such is the eternal balance of nature, where dominance is fleeting and survival is a daily gamble. The architects of balance. Despite their fearsome reputation, black caimans are vital to the Amazon survival. As apex predators, they keep the ecosystem in balance, controlling populations of fish, birds, and smaller reptiles. Without them, the rivers would collapse into chaos. Even in death, the body of a black caiman nourishes life, feeding piranhas, scavengers, and the smallest microorganisms. Through both life and death, they uphold the harmony of the rainforest. They are not just hunters, they are guardians of balance, living symbols of nature's raw perfection, echoes of the wild. From the dark forests of Cabini to the flooded jungles of the Amazon, the world's shadows are alive, shaped by creatures that thrive in silence and secrecy. They remind us that beauty and terror are often one and the same, that the wild is not cruel, but precise. The Black Panther and the Black Caiman, two masters of stealth and strength, teach us that survival is not about power alone. It is about adaptation, patience, and the will to endure. And as long as their roars echo through the forest and their ripples break the stillness of the river, the ancient pulse of the wild continues to beat, fierce, eternal, and free. Cricket, the praying mantis, the relentless killer of nature. In the quiet corners of a natural world, on green fields, dry branches, and even in the gardens of our homes, a silent predator waits. Elegant, still, almost saintly in appearance, the praying mantis conceals a relentless instinct, the need to kill. With razor-edged forelegs, eyes that can see nearly everything around it, and camouflage so perfect it can vanish in plain sight, this small hunter turns the ordinary world into a stage for extraordinary violence. Yet even such a skilled predator faces challenges, from larger hunters, from chance, and from nature's unforgiving law. Kill or be killed. The master of camouflage, the praying mantis, stands apart in the insect kingdom not only for its unusual posture, but for its mastery of disguise. Its long, spiny front legs make it both precise and ruthless. Its slender body, painted in shades of green, brown, or gray, blends seamlessly into leaves, branches, and flowers. These adaptations make it nearly invisible, a living illusion. Some species, like the orchid mantis, are so perfectly disguised they resemble the blossoms themselves, luring unsuspecting prey within inches of their doom. Its most striking feature, however, is its eyes, two large orbs that can move independently, granting the mantis nearly panoramic vision. From this advantage, it studies every twitch, every flutter of wings, every vibration in the air. When the moment comes, its attack is surgical and unstoppable. The perfect ambush. The mantis can remain motionless for hours, waiting for the perfect opportunity. Then, without warning, it strikes, moving faster than the blink of an eye. In just 0.05 seconds, its forelegs snap shut like steel traps, impaling and locking its victim in place. With a calculated bite to the head or neck, it severs the prey's nervous system, ensuring there's no struggle, only silence. It is a brutal method, but an efficient one. In nature, cruelty is not evil, it is survival perfected. When the hunter becomes the hunted. But even the most fearsome hunters are never safe. On a low branch, a mantis waits patiently for its next meal. Unbeknownst to it, a lizard watches from a distance, cold eyes focused, tongue flicking in and out, tasting the air. Slowly, it creeps forward. The mantis senses the danger. It could flee, but it doesn't. Instead, it stands its ground, front legs raised like blades, body leaning back in defiance. The lizard lunges, jaws wide. But in a flash, the mantis strikes first, claws raking across the reptile's head. The lizard recoils, stunned. It attacks again, but the mantis dodges with impossible speed, countering with precision. For a few heartbeats, the forest stills, only the sound of struggle echoing through the air. And then silence. The lizard retreats, defeated. The mantis survives another day. The violent ritual of love. Despite its grace, the praying mantis is infamous for one of nature's most shocking behaviors. Its mating ritual. When a male approaches a female, he must do so with the utmost caution. The female is larger, stronger, and hungry. In many cases, she attacks him during mating, consuming his head or body while the act continues. It is not malice, but instinct. The nutrients from a male help her produce stronger, healthier offspring. After mating, the female lays her eggs in a hardened capsule called an ootheca, which may contain up to 200 eggs. Few will survive, but those that do will inherit the ruthless precision of their kind. The warrior of survival. Though small, the praying mantis represents perfection in the art of hunting. Combat is a creature shaped by patience, discipline, and a predator's will. Every movement, every strike, is a dance between beauty and brutality, a reminder that even in nature's smallest corners, life and death are locked in eternal balance. The praying mantis does not kill for cruelty. It kills because it must, and in doing so, it becomes one of the most elegant assassins in the natural world. A warrior of survival, and a symbol of nature's relentless design.